How is Blue Frog? Pretty awesome, excellent. You know, before I was on stage today, I was having a cigarette outside, and I was thinking how lucky I am that I can smoke openly in public, because when I grew up, which was in Delhi, there you go, thanks. You know what, get it out of your system, let's go. Anyway, I grew up in Delhi, and at that time, a woman smoking in public was just awful. I mean, you were basically 2 steps from being a prostitute. That was it, right? You were smoking, that's what they were seeing. And it's just very, very taboo. By the way, that's my stage prostitute. Because if I did the real thing, that would just be very odd, no? No? Right, there you go. Wow, right, really, you're really with the program. Anyway, I'm not going to do it. I don't have that kind of time. But the other thing is, some of you are thinking, that wasn't a prostitute, that was a vamp. And here's the thing, I think they're the same thing. Because think about it, a vamp was not just a lady making drinks and smoking and saying, Michael, no. You knew that after the movie, she's doing something with Michael. Or maybe she was doing it before the movie. It's not happening in the movie, but we know that it has to do with sex. In fact, face it, before we knew what sex was, we knew that she's having sex. Right? So frankly, I think prostitute and vamp work just fine together. Anyway, so I went abroad to study, and I could smoke openly, and it was fine, and I developed a really strong smoking habit. And then my parents came to visit, and like very good Desi parents, they came for 2 months. So really, I had to just come out and tell them, because, you know, how much can you hide and go out and chew gum and spray? It's just not possible. So I said to Mommy, Mommy, listen, I smoke. Huh? I smoke. Achha. You know, I have been living for many weeks here. I'm like, yeah, I know. And यहाँ लड़के तो आते जाते नहीं हैं, तो तुम उस type of बदमाश तो हो नहीं. Now, can we just? That's very disturbing. In fact, boys didn't used to come and go because I was like a fucking loser, and I didn't need my mother to like rub it in my face. And then the other thing was, it was disturbing because I'm like, us type of badmash. So basically my mother doesn't think I'm a prostitute. So, tum us type of badmash to ho. Hey, are you a lesbian? What? Lesbian. And then it's lesbian. And no. Are you having the cranky sex? Now, there's a married couple here. Right? Saurabh, there's someone Saurabh here, right? Okay. I just want to tell you, you've been married a few years. I've been married many years. So now I can tell you that cranky sex might be sex when you're in a bad mood, or it might be sex that puts you in a bad mood. But at that age I didn't know. And in fact, as I said to my mother, it's kinky sex. Kinky. And no, I'm not having kinky sex. I know, liberated and all forward girls like you. अरे तुम लोगों के पास तो आजकल sexual tools होते हैं. Vibrator. What size is this? What is this? It is also called a dodo. By the way, where is this going? Ma, it's dildo and no. हर गलत काम का सही नाम तुम्हें पता है. और कर तुम कुछ नहीं रही हो. Do you think I'm stupid? No. कसम खाओ कसम. Okay, देखना मैं मर जाऊंगी. नहीं. All good, I'm just a smoker. चलो ठीक. You know, मैं टीवी शो देख रही हूँ. एक अफ्रीकन लेडी है, बड़ी अच्छी इंग्लिश बोलती है. Sometimes very fat, then very thin, then very fat. उसका नाम ओपरा है, जानती हो तुम? Oprah says, to be truly liberate, you must not judge others. So ऐसा है, you smoke, I won't judge you, और फिर तो मैं liberate हो जाऊंगी. You know, in Monopoly, that's like get out of jail free card. And it's the only time Oprah has said anything that has been vaguely useful for me. So, you know, I used to smoke and Mommy was fine with it. And then one time, I was smoking in the courtyard of my building, and there were cigarette butts everywhere. And I said, yeah, why don't they clean up the butts? She said, yeah, these buds are very bad. I said, Ma, they're not buds, they're butts. She said, butts? Why do they call it butts? So I don't know, it's the bottom of the cigarette. Mujhe kya pata, but that's not the point. Right. Next day I came back from college. There was a large sign outside the lift in my building. Corner of the sign there was an ass, and there were flowers. Just to be very clear, people, ass, flowers. And the sign said, please do not put your butts in our flowers. After all, we do not put our flowers in your butts. Thank you. Thank you very much.